Hello, OG. I'm Bene. Nandito tayo ngayon sa San Felipe, Zambales. Welcome to our Tulum-Inspired Flow Villas. Tara, pasok po tayo. The property is very personal to me. It's a big investment, even if madami kami, and it is my first I guess it's my first like own home outside my house. So yeah, there's that. Hi, I'm Nathaniel Benedicto. I'm a businessman and one of the owners here at Flow Villas. The very start of it, I have a friend who's also my office mate, 6 years ago. Basically, after COVID, like year after, kaka-wedding nilang, he just invited me like, Bene, I heard solid yung Zambales, let's check it out. So I was like, yeah, let's go. Then, so we went here, tapos, usual parang barkada, group of friends, beach trip. Ilong kami, beach kami, bought fire, and, we liked it. Like, iba yung vibe dito eh. We were thinking kasi parang Batangas, LU, the other nearby beach areas sa Metro Manila. Pero dito mas probinsya pa yun yung feel niya. But without sacrificing like conveniences, okay pa rin yung restaurants and stuff. And yung vibe, iba talaga eh. Hindi siya yung, okay, let's go out to a bar, let's drink, let's go back to our hotel and sleep. Here, it's, you're going around, checking on the restaurants. Nakikita namin, like, may hostel doon. Parang, 6 o'clock p.m. may mga nag-guitar up sila, kumakanta. And not like KTV na kanta. As in yung acoustic guitar, beatbox, tapos kumakanta ng parokya. So, very nice vibe, like, community vibe. And that's what we like. So, through other travels right kasi we've gone to like Bora, Siargao, Bali, and one of the things we love talaga is the B&Bs in Bali. Like super nice, super big B&Bs, very cheap for Barcana trips. Lalo na kung madami kayo. And you're like, oy, why don't we make one here? And that was pretty much how Flow Villa started. Metro Manila ako, QC actually. And actually, all of us din, yung mga friends ko na nakasama ko dito. Pero I remember, the first time I went to the beach, is nakita ko talaga like, very pristine. Like, wala masyadong tao, wala masyadong anything. It's just fine sand. It's gray, yes, but very fine sand and it's just water. So, we tried swimming and everything. Masaya. Like, talagang sand lang siya. Walang bato, walang corals, walang fish. So that's one of the things apart from the community aspect na very chill, very provincia vibes. Pero the restaurants and the cafes are still very good. So that's what we like. I think as with any parang beach house, yung pinaka first thought namin was actually yung Bali style. Kasi, it's very iconic, the Bali style. Yung parang thatch na roofing, and very close into like local architecture, mga bahay kubos din. So, yun yung first thought namin. Pero syempre, pag gumagawa ka ng house or nag-build ka, especially kung kasama mo friends mo, like, everyday, test kami, like, search kami, ano ba yung mga things, Tapos, eventually, we chanced upon like this photo, like a Tulum, Mexico villa. So, yung the Tulum style actually is very nice kasi I guess same weather, very hot, very as like the Philippines. And what defines the Tulum style is usually para very large arcs or very like very nice curves. And then usually the materials they use are parang raw materials na sometimes not even like processed, like talagang like wood down na hindi pa inayos. Pero it really blends the outside and in. And parang we like that vibe. Nakita namin parang okay, this is something different. It's something closer to like modern minimalism rin, which is what you really like. Para it's I guess more flexible in terms of people's tastes. Like pwedeng kahit inusuot ko, panggaling yung photos, or pwede like older or younger crowd. It's a bit more timeless in our opinion. So that's why we moved towards that style throughout the planning stages, and this is what we ended up with. Very large arcs, lots of sunlight coming in. Then we used stucco finish. So, parang yung raw concrete na finish yung look niya, basically. So the lot size, we actually bought this lot. 200 square siya. So we bought 2 lots na magkatabi. So 400 square yung total. So within the 400 square meters, the floor area of the house itself is 190. If we're gonna include the outdoor pathways and the pool, as you see behind me, the total is at 270 square meters. So when you enter our property, you're first greeted by the parking area. So right here is the door to our back entrance, and over here at the front of the property is our main entrance. So as you enter, you can see our open living concept. To the left is the sunken living area, or what we call our conversation pit, and to the right, our dining area. So the dining area can fit up to 12 people comfortably, and right over there, the back corner is our little coffee and tea corner for our guests. So for the flooring of our living area, we actually use polished concrete. So in line with the modern Tulum design, very raw materials and lots of large arches and light coming into this area. And this door would be the access to our kitchen area. Once you go through, you'll see the door to the back entrance as well as our fully functional kitchen. Here in this kitchen, one of our favorite parts would be this lamp. And there's a story behind that. So me and Miguel, like one of my other partners, we did work in Rockwell before, and this specific lamp was actually a model unit lamp in Rockwell. So it was a huge lamp of like a 2-3 bedroom loft in a very high-end condo. And when they started selling it, we were like, okay, let's get it at a very, very cheap discount. I think we got that for like 1,000 pesos lang or something. Yes. And right now, it's honestly one of the most Instagrammable corners here in the villa. So from the kitchen, you also have access to our courtyard area and the swimming pool. So here at Flow Villas, we have 3 main bedrooms. The master bedroom, which has a queen-size bed and an ensuite toilet and bath, which is also found in all our other bedrooms. For the twin bedrooms, we have 2 queen-size beds. For the bunk room, we have 2 queen-size beds at the bottom and 2 single bunk beds on top. So if you noticed, the design of our bedroom is actually very similar to the rest of the villa. We wanted to implement the modern Tulum design inspiration as well. That's why we used concrete bed frames. So we chose to use this this concrete bed frame, to make sure that it's sturdier as well as easier to manage in between different guests or different turnovers of the villa. And lastly, right here outside, you can see our common toilet and bath. So we put this here just in case the bathrooms and the bedrooms aren't enough. And so that, after swimming, our guests don't need to go inside the rooms just to, change, take a bath, making sure that the bedroom is like their own space. I think what's unique about our place is, so it's basically a home or a villa that we ourselves would want to stay in every time we're here. So apart from that, design-wise or construction-wise, we made sure na we didn't think of building a house in Zambales where we don't live in. So when you come here, I think and most of our guests say it in around first impression that is okay, it's something different. It's something it doesn't feel like just a nice house in Zambales. It's really like a vacation house, a beach house. So from how our doors work to the rooms, how the layout of everything, madaming open space. You can hang out here, you can hang out there, you can hang out by the pool, even different angles, sides of the pool. So we really made it so na any type of guest, any type of barkada, we understand different people and even ourselves. So basically all of that, we put that in our planning stage, and I think that's what really makes this space up. So yes, we actually did have a lot of challenges throughout the construction, building, planning stages. So since it started off as just a group of friends who were planning, basically we hyped each other up. Parang, bro, G yan, go na, kaya natin to. When we started construction itself, madaming problema. Madaming things na we should have checked on before, but since it's our first time doing this, we weren't able to. Especially because it's, even if let's say construction siya, and we have that experience in real estate, it's a totally new place and it's your own place. So it was very scary at first, lalo na we had a set budget and slowly parang napupunta sa construction, nawawala sa design, or we had to like allocate stuff. But at the end of the day, it was very fun. It was a very nice learning experience and very good bonding experience with my friends. Honestly, what I learned is, construction is super, it's very fickle. I mean, like planning and everything, like it's never gonna go your way 100%. Even if let's say nandiyan mo lahat ng plans, nag-uusap na lahat ng mga tao, ng mga engineers, contractors, etc. There's always gonna be something that won't go according to plan. So you have to know how to basically adjust and adapt. I think the very first step is to like just start. But of course, do your research. Pero honestly, just starting kind of forced us to like get into it. Even before we started, sobrang daming times kami na parang usap-usap lang, let's stop. Then a few months, then usap-usap lang ulit. Until eventually we went here and decided on a lot. And we were like, okay, we need to like start now para magawa na natin to. Everything else will follow, not necessarily according to plan, but the most important part is to start, honestly.
Want to share your house and get featured? Email us at stories.onlygood@gmail.com and tell us about your interesting home story. For more videos like this, subscribe to OG and be part of the community.